the human beings, their consciousness has been compared to a bud. A bud is apparently in a shrunken state, right? But the bud has the ability to bloom. Now, in order for the bud to bloom, it needs two factors: exposure to the sun and shelter of the water. When the bud is exposed to sun with the shelter of the water, it begins to bloom. Similarly, when human beings are exposed to Krishna, who is compared to the sun, under the shelter and guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, then his consciousness begins to bloom. So here, as you are saying, that actual blooming or blossoming of consciousness is relative to exposure to Krishna under the guidance of a spiritual master. And this exposure, what actually happens? It removes the ignorance and expands natural consciousness becomes manifest. Spiritual development is like, removing the coverings and letting the light come out naturally. Like if you consider, as we consider the consciousness to be rays of light, now consider a bulb, light bulb. If it is covered with black paint, although the bulb is on, will there be any light? Now you get rid of that black covering. Then what will happen? As it is removed, more and more light will start to come out. So similarly with the spiritual practice, with the spiritual awareness under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, when one is exposed to Krishna, this covering of ignorance is removed. And then the consciousness, natural Krishna consciousness or spiritual consciousness becomes naturally manifest. It is there within us, but it's a matter of just getting rid of the covering of ignorance. Therefore, Dibbo Gyan Hriday Prakashita, the transcendental knowledge is revealed in the heart. And also here, another consideration is that when one develops his spiritual life this way, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. When one practices spiritual life, what happens? Cheto Darpana Marjanam. The mirror of the mind is cleansed. That means the covering of dirt is removed. And then the knowledge becomes automatically manifest.